Good morning, everyone. We are up on our last full day together. I am ready to go. She is ready to go. We are heading off to Disney Springs for a quick lunch and a minor little bit of shopping before we head off to Animal Kingdom to really enjoy our last day. So, come on along. Let's make some magic. So we're dressed up and ready to go to the restaurant. Are you excited?
Yay!
Right. Brain. Favorite part so far?
Figment.
Meeting Figment. Yeah, I think that's where we are right now.
And I don't like having my picture taken with the characters.
I know you do. Don't.
But
Yeah.
Figment.
Yeah. I made her take pictures with characters.
I became a 5-year-old.
She did. It was awesome. I got pictures of it. Some of them will go right here. So today you can feel the humidity in the air for the first time. They are expecting rainstorms today. It is very overcast and like dark gray, cloudy kind of stuff. I'm glad this is the day that I had already packed my baseball cap and did not have one, because that helps. Because at least I don't have the sunlight blaring down on us. So there's you go for that. All right, so we do food. We do a tiny bit of shopping. Then we'll head off to Animal Kingdom. And what are you looking forward to most today?
Animal Kingdom, probably the safari.
Okay.
And Flights of Passage if we can get on it. If we can't, I don't care.
Yep. And for me, it's tough to be a bug for the very last time. And then if we can time it out well, we're going to head then over to Hollywood Studios, which of course is the farthest away bus stop at that location.
Of course it is.
I mean, literally, like you go to the far one, and then it's Magic Kingdom, Epcot, something, and then Hollywood Studios is last. It is what it is. But there I want to go see Muppets again. I'm going to see it as many times as I can before it's gone. I will say, as people are coming back to see it before it goes away permanently, I am very heartened, I guess is the word, I don't know, to hear the true, genuine laughter that Henson just understood comedy and understood joy and people. And it's such lighthearted fun, all of it. It still plays well. And that excites me because, that was from 30 years ago, probably, or close to, and it still plays well. So that I consider that a marvelous, wonderful thing. But I think the saying goodbye to the shows. Do you like Toy Story Midway Mania?
Yeah, I do.
So maybe we'll try to do that if we go to Hollywood Studios. We canceled our fancy dining reservation today, so we're really kind of eating on our own. Frontera's going to be our sit-down, and we have to eat again, so there'll be some other stuff. So maybe we'll do more quick surfacey stuff in the parks and maybe stay a little bit longer at Hollywood. The thing I need to do, I need to be back in my room packed and going to bed by 9, because I'm getting picked up at 3:45 in the morning. Yeah, that's what I have to do so that I can come and bring all of this to you guys. We're going to relax for a moment, wait for the bus, get on the bus, and the dining review will be up over here, and we'll see you when we get here. I'll give you a slight moment of montage of the overly gray sky. Gray sky, ominous gray sky, but it's pretty. Here we are, Sunday at Disney Springs. Not for that long. Disney Ever After, that's a new one. So this is your shopping mall. It is things that you might forget, but not like, unless it's makeup-y based, you're really not going to find, casual stuff here. Arlene is behind me, she is hiding. But we're doing well. Right, so we are heading to the center where the Lime Garage is, and then going straight on back. Also in this area, for those of you who are gluten-free, you can find cupcakes at Sprinkles, or you can find a complete gluten-free bakery at Erin McKenna. They are gluten-free and vegan for those of you who are vegan. Their food is uneven. There are some things people absolutely love, and there are a lot of things that a lot of people don't like. The sun is sort of coming out, other than those heavy clouds, so we're a little excited about that. And yeah, we're going to get to our restaurant. Maybe we'll show you the cupcake ATM, because that just makes me giggle. And that's about it. They also have a lovely bar here with many, many tequilas. Some beautiful artwork. Love the glass. They also have this beautiful wall of all of the different... This is actually the entrance to the bathrooms. Well, that's as far as we go in there. And then all of the beautiful figurines and decorations outside here. Nice open space, open kitchen. It's really lovely. But now, we have other plans to make. I am off to buy some soap. So Sprinkles is up there with their ATM. That's where you'll find Morimoto Asia, Raglan Road, and a couple other places. Then we take you down to the center section here. This is heading toward the entrance of the Lime Garage. And this is the area where you'll find Polite Pig. And the poutine place. That's, well, when you could turn to the right over to World of Disney. We're not quite there yet. So let's just come here. So you see the Lime Garage. So if you're parking at the Lime Garage, which is sort of the dead center of, or the heart of this area. And then Polite Pig is right there when you get out of there. And Polite Pig has a lot of good barbecue options for you if you are gluten-free. And then we're heading over here to World of Disney. And that's where I'm going to be meeting up with Arlene later. And it's noon now on a Sunday, and it's definitely picking up, so I've got to control. But I'm going to go to the right of World of Disney because that is where, I believe it's the right, let me double check, but that's where the specialty stuff is for Basin, etc. And actually, it might be on the other side. I think I may have my sides wrong. Yeah, I think it's on the other side, so we're going to get her over here. Now, normally when I come through here, it's usually on the holiday season and there's lots of Christmas stuff. Oh, look at that. They have a gelato stand. That's cute and new. It's probably Disney owned, which means there should be some options for you there. There's the Daily Poutine. I don't know that everyone really talks about them, but I believe there's at least one safe poutine. Don't quote me on that. Over here is Amaret's Patisserie. Amaret's is a French bakery. They do occasionally make some gluten-free items, but again, if you have a cross-contamination issue, I would not do that. World of Disney is here. This is the big, huge store. We're going to not go through there because it's a big, huge store with lots of shopping. By the way, see that dragon in front of you? It's made out of Legos. This is the Lego store. The dinosaur behind in the water is made out of Legos. There's a lot of Legos here because it's the Lego store. But it's really impressive if you look at that for all of its detail. All right, so so we're going around the side because World of Disney is huge. This is still World of Disney with a Starbucks on the side. Oh, and alcohol is pretty much everywhere because it's a resort. They do have live music about to start over here, which is kind of nice. I'm just trying to not hit these nice people in front of me. But yes, they're about to have a big band. Oh, wow, it looks like a military band, actually. So there should be something fun happening here. And then, on the far side, between Ghirardelli, that is how it's pronounced, by the way, Ghirardelli, you can go buy Crystal Arts, etc. around the corner. And this, actually, is where we're going to find Basin. And then once Basin, I may stop over at the Co-op because if you have a photo pass, you can actually get free photos there with your photo pass. You just jump in and they put some fun backgrounds up on you. It's kind of awesome. But we're going to go buy some soap, so I'm going to possibly put you away. I got to slow down, though. Hold on one second. Let me get to the door and slow down. Bath bombs, soaps. Oh, you can smell it from like here already. It's kind of amazing. All right, in we go. Let's buy some soap. So this rock candy Mickey, that one I think I've already got. I think that's the one I'm consciously using right now. Here, this one's what they do actually. So I'll do one that's partially open there. Yeah, I think that's what I'm actually using in my house right now. Isn't it grand? Pure green clover and aloe. That would be a very nice clean scent. Now soaps sometimes they're $9 a soap, but you can buy them in bulk and you get them for a little less. So I'm going to see what the discount is and then see about getting some soap. Sound good to you? Okay, so I've got my shopping, and the really cool part is they will ship. Ground shipping, if you spend $150, is free, but for me it was I think $6. Not bad. I bought a bunch of soaps and things. They do oil-based soaps for your body. They do glycerin soaps for your hands, so I got a little of both. I saw as I was leaving they actually have a laundry soap, which I have some laundry soap at home that I got to use up first, but I may look at them coming back to the next time. She is still doing some shopping. I've got to touch base and figure out where she is. The sun has actually come out, and I'm not seeing anything about the storm yet, and I'm okay with that. But that's where we are. I may, if she's still shopping, I may go hit Swirls on the Water and see what flavors they have. Ooh, Swirls on the Water at Disney Springs is basically a Dole Whip shop. And I'm curious to see what they got, because sometimes they have some fun stuff. So after I came out of the co-op, you go straight forward after you go through your second room, and oh my god, look at this beautiful glasswork. Look at the beautiful blown glasswork. Oh my gosh. So gorgeous. This is a Rebus Brothers, which is Swarovski crystals, an unbelievably expensive castle. Isn't that gorgeous? So it's a replica of the castle, done in Swarovski crystals. That's it, and I think it's $25,000 if I remember correctly. That's $25,000, right? Is that what the price tag says? $285,000. So almost $300,000 with tax. Completely made out of crystals. It's kind of gorgeous. All right. She's in World of Disney, finishing her shopping. I finished my shopping. I'm going to meet her over there for her last odds and ends. And then we're headed to Animal Kingdom. Woo-hoo. Lefties of the world, untie. Unite, I know. This is a little shop right outside of the Pin Traders. We're doing a little extra more running around. This is great because there are things that are designed for left-handed people so that it's easier for you to grab, lift, etc. Cups. I think there's scissors in there, all kinds of things that are made for people who are lefties. It's kind of awesome. Pretty busy today, actually, here at Disney Springs. Not bad, but definitely busy. It's warmer. I mean, it's going up to 85 today. It's 84 degrees, 85 degrees. So we are at the height of the heat for today. But because it's warm, but because we are not surrounded in the sunlight's going in and out, so it's not constant. It's actually not too bad. Yeah, so as soon as she's done looking, she's trying to find a specific magic band she hasn't been able to find. We've got one more place here we're checking at Pin Traders. World of Disney didn't have it. They do change out the bands relatively frequently, so if you can get it and you see one you like, you should try to get it. That's not me trying to sell stuff, that's me being realistic of, every once in a while I've seen something done, oh, that's really cool, and then you come back and it's gone. Have you guys subscribed yet? You don't have to, obviously, but if you can, I'd really appreciate it. If you're enjoying the content and you can, subscribe to the channel, that's amazing. If you want to throw a couple bucks to my Dole Whip fund, it's only $3 to help me buy a Dole Whip. Two contributions, and I've got a whole float. But anything you guys can do to help or spread the word. If this content helps you, you guys sharing it, that's what matters. Because if you're watching it and enjoying it or learning from it or just having it make you happy, that's more power than anything I can put here in a vlog. I mean, you are the magic. That was at Disney. They used to play that at the fireworks. And it's funny, people didn't like that show, but it started growing on me and I really kind of liked it, so oh well. So yes, you are the magic. So that's our end of our time at Disney Springs. I hope you have enjoyed coming along with us to see what, the non-park fun experience is like. There's a lot of fun shopping here. There's a ton of great restaurants. We only went to Frontera Cocina, but there's all kinds of quick service and sit-downs and all kinds of levels of fun. And yeah, I think you'll have a great time, even with the people who are not happy as they complain in the parks. This particular location is halfway between the world and the bubble. That's the best way I can say to describe it. It is out in the real world, but it is very definitely, because anybody in Florida can just drive here, park here, and be part of it. You have the edge of that Disney bubble, but it's not complete. So, with that being said, I hope you've enjoyed your time with us. If I haven't done so already, please remember to like this video, share, subscribe, all the good stuff, none of the bad stuff. And don't forget that I don't have a tagline. Singing hey ho, a maiden's life, 1, 2, 3. Hey ho, a maiden's life, won't you drink with me?